Okay, I'm going to try and keep this video as short as I can. This is going to be me explaining to you all how exactly that Quicksilver stack that has been spreading around all three of the platforms, where that originated from. Because I'm fairly certain it was myself that produced the stack in the first place. I mean, I've been able to produce the stack, and I know I gave it out to an individual. No idea who it was. I was at the Anomaly at the time, just giving things out on my inventory. But mainly what I'm trying to get across to everybody is the fact that it is completely useless and not worth holding on to in terms of converting it to real Quicksilver. And in order for me to show you how it's not going to be ever converted, I'm going to have to show you how it was made in the first place, which I'm going to do now. So we need to start in your inventory here. If you want to reproduce this, you're welcome to follow these steps exactly, and you will get the exact same result I have. So what we're going to do, we need to use Cheat Engine for starters. Now obviously everybody knows what Cheat Engine is. It's one of those game modifying programs for PC. Modifies the RAM or whatever. So we're here with a carbon stack. We're going to put the stack in the bottom right here. And once we've got the carbon stack at the bottom right, we're going to open Cheat Engine. I've already got an open Cheat Engine here. And we're going to make sure that No Man's Sky is open in the process list. We're going to make sure the value type is string right here. And we're going to type in the text search fuel 1. And you might be thinking, why are we searching for fuel 1? Well, fuel 1 is the item ID for carbon in the inventory slot in the game. So we do a first scan for that, and we should end up with about 600, 700 results. Quite a few results, believe it or not. See, we're already at virtually 700 there. And we'll just wait for this to finish. Okay, there we go. And what we're going to do now is go back to the game. We're going to pick carbon up out of that slot for a second and stick him there. And then we're going to get ferrite dust and put him in that slot. Okay. And then we're going to alt tab back to Cheat Engine. And we are now going to search for land 1. Because, yeah, you guessed it, land 1 is the item ID for ferrite dust. Then we're going to do a next scan. Now, normally there are only 7 values, so chances are one of these values isn't what we're looking for. So, for the purpose of that, we're going to go back and we're going to switch them back around and do another scan. So if we pick ferrite dust up and put that there, pick carbon up and put that there, when we go back to this, when we go back to Cheat Engine, there you go. That one there is the oddball, says card. So we're now going to put fuel 1 in the search, do a next scan, and it should leave us with the 7 results. They are the 7 that you are looking for. Okay, so what am I going to do now? I'm going to highlight all of these. I'm going to change the value of selected addresses, and we're literally going to type in Quicksilver in with caps lock on. Make sure you've spelt that right. And what's going to happen when I press OK? Yep, when I press OK, that stack of carbon that there's 9,908 of in that bottom right slot is going to change to that Quicksilver item that has been sweeping around everywhere, and that people have been duplicating, etc. So here we go. Bam. Look at that. That is the item that you lot have been sharing with each other. Now, what does this prove to you? Well, first things first, unless somebody else has made a video showing exactly how they created it, this proves I've created it in the first place. But more importantly, what this actually proves is that this is not a usable item. This is actually the result of a modified piece of code. The item itself, at heart, the item type is an inventory slot type. So it's like any of these items. These are all inventory slot type items. Okay. The item ID has changed, but the type of item hasn't changed, which means it will never, ever go to the Quicksilver slot up there. Never. And so, for that reason, stacking and storing and duplicating this stuff is literally pointless. Pointless, worthless. You are using inventory slots that you could be storing useful things. Any of these things are more useful than that stack. That is a literal worthless stack. And yeah, so we're going to cut it there basically now. I just wanted to show you how it was made, and hopefully it clears things up in terms of, should you hold on to it, should you get rid of it, is it some bug in the game that, you know, the Anomaly's the Nexus is rewarded or something. It's not. It's literally the result of me messing with the game code and swapping the item, and you've just seen it there being swapped to you. Welcome to go on PC, do those steps, and check for yourself. That is exactly how it was spawned in the game. And yeah, I'm just here to tell you that it's not worth holding on to. You'd be better off using it for a different item that is of use. And so yeah, if anybody's got any questions, then you can comment on the video. I'll try and get back to whoever I can about this. I mean, there are a lot of other small details that aren't related to this Quicksilver item, but other details which others might be interested in knowing in terms of item IDs and inventory slots, that kind of thing. And so I'd be happy to answer any questions that anybody's got on these things, but I'm just hoping that this has solved everybody's questions and concerns regarding that Quicksilver stack. So yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, whatever. That'll have to do. So yeah, see you guys later.